Right. Which one we gonna do today? You know, we could do Arms Dealer. He's really not that bad, let's be honest. Probably one of the most misunderstood characters, so those usually make for the better videos, right? I should probably explain what the game plan is with this character for anyone that doesn't know. I'll do that in a second here. Okay. We're typically not looking for... So here's the thing. There's much more melee weapons than there are ranged or elemental or engineering weapons in the game. So if you want to stack flat damage, which is boosted on this character by the way, along with percent damage, you want melee damage. However, if I'm offered the percent damage, why not just take it, right? Because again, even the percent damage is increased, and there we get the melee damage. Now we start with a ton of harvesting, which is nice. More than any other character, I think. Weapons are basically free. And yeah, every damage, all the flat and percent damage mods are increased by 1/3. We get a free roll every turn, and that's pretty much it. And we can't hold on to any weapons, so we just have to plan in advance. So his first two waves are much different than normal characters, right? You're just taking whatever weapons come, and then whatever items are good. Like obviously we want a coffee. We could take the charcoal. -2 harvesting kind of sucks, but it does give us 2 different types of damage. Keep in mind, you know, if we can find easy sources of extra damage, that's fine, because we're not always going to find a lot of melee weapons. So, you know, finding a, you know, some easy ways to get elemental or range damage up is not horrible. But we wouldn't take something like pencil that kind of just doesn't do anything for us in most cases, right? And we wouldn't take boiling water, but, you know, something like charcoal is probably fine. Again, it sucks that we lose harvesting, but we're getting melee damage, which we want, and elemental damage just kind of comes with it. Take the pruner to get a little extra harvesting, and honestly, we could just take the sickle, because again, more harvesting, why not? I'll even roll one more time, see if we can get more support stuff. We can definitely take an ugly tooth. We could take a goat skull as well. That's a lot of melee damage. Totally don't need 6 weapons, by the way, but they're $1, so why not? And again, early on especially, take any support weapons that you can. Tasers, sickle, pruner, even a hand, whatever comes your way. Try to get any trees that come up. Nice, we got an item. And look at that, great one. You get the melee damage, which is what you want, and then the range damage just sort of comes with it. Take some more melee damage. I will definitely take the purple speed. Honestly, the tier 1 harvesting is not horrible either, but it's, I think, largely irrelevant to the 42 that we already have. Alright, take. I guess we take the medical gun. Wow, deja vu. Baby elephant is fine. Luck is something you probably want on this character, and to any sort of passive damage is nice on this character because it covers you in the case of low rolling your weapons. We'll definitely take this. We nullify the elemental damage that we had. I may lock this as well. It sucks that we're losing the harvesting, but whatever. Yeah, we'll just go with that. But like I said, we need luck, and there's not many ways early on to get it. And duck is a great way to get it. And I'll replenish my... I don't care if I end up having to just nullify all of my elemental damage. You know, we don't care about it that much. Armor's always nice. We'll take some of that. Definitely take the early bag. Now we're going to be careful that we don't end up with no weapons. So like for instance here it's 58 bucks. Doesn't leave us with a lot, but we should be able to, get through this with just whatever weapons come up. Looks like we're dumping crit. That's fine. I don't think arms dealer really needs crit, but definitely like a goat skull seems decent here. Alright, we can just lock that for next round, the sharp tooth. It's fine just to lock weapons for the next round, especially once you start getting to the harder waves like elites, hordes, and just wave 9 and 10 in general. And that's another thing. Oh wait, why are we on the crash zone? Oh my gosh, we're in the crash zone. How did we end up on the crash zone? The fuck? No, this is the abyss. What am I talking about? Like, the background looked different. Is it just me, or does, like, the background look different right now? I thought it's supposed to be, like, gray. It's interesting. Well, whatever. Don't mind me. I'm just talking to myself over here. We don't really want any of that. Could take some health, I guess. Yeah, just take the percent damage. We want damage before anything. Don't really want Peaceful Bee. So we'll take that and that. Lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Don't want to lose luck. I don't know that Alien Tongue is worth my money. We can do better than that, I think. Ooh, recycling machine. Really nice. No sense buying the hand. Actually, yeah, we should buy it. It gives us 3 harvesting. And instead of upgrading the shuriken, I'm just going to lock it, I think, for the next round. We don't care about landmines. We're never really going to scale engineering, so no need of that. Yeah, I lost my train of thought, though. I feel like I had a good point to make on something that I was talking about, but I've completely forgot because I got distracted by the map background. Definitely need to kill these curse dudes. Why did you get red? Kill him. I'll die for it. Wow, look at that guy's health. Jesus. Of course he had to get buffed up like the bastard that he is. Ooh, attack speed. Definitely want that. Don't want any of that. I think I'll take the luck over the HP here. Alright, more luck. Take... I don't know that I would take this for 65 bucks. We're a little low on money. I think I'm done taking charcoals. I've already got enough melee damage, and we've dumped our elemental damage, so, like, it's not worth it to me at this point. Even a mutation we could maybe justify. But as you can see, look at my weapons here. 100% of them are melee. I think we have better things to spend our money on. Alright, we can lock the tier 2 shuriken. Roll one more time. Probably didn't really need to lock that, but this is fine. Let's get rid of fist, get some more harvesting there. Probably call that good. I don't really need anything more here. Just make sure the javelin doesn't kill those pufferfish or the shuriken, so then they'll explode. In the danger zone when you stand near them, though. Yeah, that might happen. I have too many actual ranged melee weapons right now. Take some more melee damage if it's going to be blue. Sword, nice. More goat school, yes. I probably should have took the brick. That was a mistake not to take the brick. I mean, it's literally free money if it breaks. Definitely taking the gentle alien. Garden for some sustain. Just buy that. Alright, definitely locking that. Now, we're on wave 7. I feel like I probably don't lock these. Well, alright, I can lock the tier 2 loot, I guess. That's fine. We only need... these are all high tier weapons, so 4 of them is completely fine to get through this wave with. But you'll notice how I'm often locking weapons for the next round. You don't always have to do it, especially on these easier waves, but it's a good habit to get into with this character. The number one way you die is by getting greedy and like buying too many items in your shop and not focusing on making sure you have enough weapons to get through the wave. Some more luck, I think. Yeah. It's probably the only time I won't take a tentacle, because I've already dumped 6 of my percent crit. Ooh, this is a really good one. We're really dumping elemental now, but that's fine. Yeah, absolutely take that. And then we can take a hiking pole and actually get some permanent range. That's nice. Definitely take stuff like that. Laser gun is actually not worth $8. It's kind of that bad. Okay, definitely taking the fish hook because we're going to be locking stuff all the time. Buy this for this wave, but I should lock the flamethrower. Even though we don't have elemental damage, I probably won't lock it then. I was like, because wave 9 will be after this one. I think we probably don't take it though. So I'll make sure I'm on the move this whole round to maximize my hiking stick bonus. We also got a little bit of harvesting from having both loot and hiking stick, which is nice. Every little bit of harvesting counts. You know, it's like, you know, you get the percent increase, a higher percent increase on it, and just more money out of it. Definitely take brick though if you ever see it. I messed up by not taking that one brick, because brick usually will break, giving you money. Positive money, basically. Oh, I hate that enemy. Alright. Take that. Even a purple range damage I don't think I would take. I kind of need better than a tier 1 upgrade though. Yeah, tier 2 attack speed is fine. Alright, we'll take that. Don't take those. This is fine into this wave. The brick will not make the same mistake again. Might as well take that. And it keeps giving me tentacles. So here's an example of a wave where we end up with maybe not as many melee, but honestly still 3 of them. That's fine. Let's try to get... yeah, Cyclops Worm is really good here. I could consolidate these right now if I think I'm not going to make it through this wave. Because a brick might break. SMG, I'm only working with 3 range damage. I think that's fine. That way we can roll one more time and lock maybe somewhat... oh, okay. Locking the nuke launcher for wave 10 is really good. And we'll lock all of these weapons, because wave 10 is no joke. Neither is wave 9. Wave 9 you want some good stuff, but we've got some good stuff. Brick, I know you can break. I believe in you, Brick. Come on, you always shatter when I try you on other builds. Builds where I would actually want to maybe keep the Brick. Well, maybe we want it to stick around because we actually need it to clear all these enemies out. I sure have let a lot of these eggs live. Alright, you can see why I said wave 9 is when shit starts to get real. Ooh, look at that. HP. Take the luck. Alright, we're gonna be fine for this one. Jelly is a really good item on this character. I say that and I get offered like all these sticks. Hey, I'm not gonna not take the sticks. Laser turret is almost worth taking, but I'm not gonna. Wrench is fine. That's an actual melee weapon in this context. Always take coffee. Bait, I think we can take. We could probably take the ritual. It's not the greatest, but it's alright. Alright, I'm gonna lock the Brick for next round. I will lock the Panda as well. And I will not take the Lighthouse. Make sure we don't die to the Lampreys. Hopefully. As you can see, even with no real scaling on this nuke launcher, it is absolutely going to clean up the AoE, the plethora of AoE in this wave. And this is why we take luck. And percent damage for what that's worth, because, you know, we're just surviving off the base damage of this weapon right now. It's still doing nearly 100. Watch out for the lampreys. Lampreys are the things that'll get you. Alright, got through it. 540 bucks, not bad. Definitely taking that. Definitely taking some armor. Attack speed, can never have too much of that. The Brick actually got cursed. That's pretty nice. We would love to have it break. Do we want Cauldron? Need to get some weapons first. Let's get those first. We have an elite also. Wow, we got a lot of bricks. Having all bricks is kind of risky. Alright, we'll take that. We're definitely set on this round, but we especially now, because elite is on wave 12, we really need to start thinking about... Okay, I'm going to buy that just to get my harvesting up. Tardigrade, probably not. Spyglass will always take. I'm going to start locking weapons now. Spoon is maybe not really worth locking here, to be honest. Do we want acid? I don't think so. Alright, I will lock the spear for sure. That is definitely a good one. Do I lock a tier 1 thief dagger? Probably not. Stone skin, it's pretty expensive and I don't have much armor right now. But I guess I'll lock it in case, I do have the hook, so if it gets cursed that would be really good. I don't think I'll lock the sniper gun. I don't know, it's got really high base damage. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Alright, wave 11 should hopefully not be too bad. The nightmare scenario here is that all of my bricks break, and then I'm just left with like a stick and 2 pruners, but I think I could still survive on that. I'm telling you right now, it's like, is Arms Dealer top, is Arms Dealer top tier? Probably not, but I don't know. He's like B tier, B plus tier. Really not as bad as people make him out to be. I would put many other Hell, I would put well-rounded as much weaker than this character, for example. I think well-rounded is super weak. I'm always surprised when people rank well-rounded high. It's like, character has like hardly any advantages. We'll take it. We'll take that. Alright, we curse the spear. That's great going into this fight. You'd want the stone skin probably to be what gets, you know, upgraded, but that's fine. I don't think I take the tier 1 revolver. I don't think I'm going to take this. I think I only really wanted it if it was cursed. I already dumped... I'm down to 4 armor. I must have dumped armor somewhere that I didn't see, but... Because I had 5 armor. Whatever. Ooh, Vigilante Ring. I really want that. I'm just taking the this for the lifesteal. I don't think I'll take the bowler hat. I would actually want it. You know, it's not too bad for me. I'm only losing attack speed because crit is already dumped, but I can't really buy the both. And if I lock this, like I really do need some more weapons for this elite. Wrench is fine. Is the tier 2 revolver fine? It's a lot of base damage. It doesn't really... The nice thing about revolver is it doesn't really rely on having range damage. Okay. Do I want the wrench or the rock? Probably the rock. And then we'll try to lock some stuff for next round. None of that. Alright, I could take this round, but I think I'll lock it for next round. I think I'm good on this round. Maybe I get rid of the flamethrower, huh? Tell you what, let's get rid of the flamethrower. Take that. Lock a spear and a tooth for next round, I guess. It's like I could buy them now. Like I don't know that I want these guns, but I think we will want them. This seems like actually a pretty good elite setup. These weapons I already have. Okay, this guy's not too bad. Let's see if we can kill him. We're definitely doing damage. Staying close to this guy in his second phase is very iffy, though. Alright, let's get our health back. This is where having the flamethrower might be nice. I could regen my health much faster if I had it, but it's okay. I'm not gonna risk my life at this point to kill this elite, even though I probably could. He's just very tough for for this stage. Maybe I can get him in 15 seconds here. I just need to get him when he's on his cooldown, really. Okay, we got him. Perfect. That's what I need to remember on that guy. It's like, just get him when his cooldown is in effect and he's not too bad. We're already dumped 4 regen, so this is probably just a skip. This is perfect. We've dumped crit chance, so there's no downside to us taking this. Experience gain, and you know, the engineering is not completely useless. I think I'll take it. Alright, I'll take the red melee damage. Take. Even though we have the engineering, I don't really know that we're gonna take turret or aura landmines. They're just not really gonna do much for us. Don't want crit chance, obviously. Not too late for celery tea. Icicle's no good. I could cap my whatever here. Do I? I don't really need more than 5 speed, honestly. It's nice to have it, but having my range upgraded, now I actually have some regen, and the engineering is probably not useful, but you know, we'll take it. We have a lot of primitives, so let's go ahead and take this and lock the sword. Piggy bank is fine, I guess, especially since we want to lock things. It's pretty late for the piggy bank. Might not have been the best purchase, but there are worlds where it's positive, and if it's negative, that's not a bad thing for me, because that means my shops were good enough for me to want to spend money on them. It's kind of like just some insurance against bad shots. One second. Alright, sorry about that. Back to it here. Always dangerous to pause and come back to a game like this because it often results in a death. And unlike Legends of the Fall, it was not a good death. Just a little bit of a Legends of the Fall trivia for you. One of Meredith's favorite movies, along with the Titanic. That wave wasn't so good, was it? Anyway, let's take that for sure. At this point, attack speed is one of the best things I can pick up. Now keep in mind, elite after this, or after the wave after this. But wave 14, no elite. We'll take the celery tea for sure. Ghost Flint, yeah, we definitely want that. Medical turret might be worth it, but we're already a little low on money. Okay, I guess we're going ethereal. Probably not too late for another bag. Take a loot. Take a shuriken for sure. Take a duck for sure. We need to lock. Now we just need to lock some weapons. Ooh, flute. I don't know about that one. I kind of want to lock the banner. That's a little iffy, but it's a really good item. Yeah, we can. Oh man, I really want to take. I want to take this. It's so greedy to take this. Yeah, I know I shouldn't, so I'm gonna lock this. I mean, it's a fine weapon for the elite, and we'll just take that. And I think we gotta take the ashes. I mean, we're really low on armor. Granted, we have 2 ethereal weapons, so we're lower than we normally would be, but I should be fine on this wave, right? I've got a sword. Yeah, I should be fine. If I can curse either of those equipment, that would be great. Alright, keep an eye on this stupid walrus. We got a cursed walrus, another walrus. A lot of walruses. That's not good. We're going to try to keep our distance. I'm not going to try to engage them. You know what they say about bullies? Just ignore them and they'll go away. Yikes, that was quite the pattern. Wow. I feel like the enemy is conspiring against me here. We're a little bit close to death, but we'll live. Trust me, we'll live. Was never worried. This is probably positive. Nah, let's take the money. I need the money. Okay, definitely taking armor. I'm really low on that. Oh, for a elite? Absolutely. How are we? The weapon got cursed. Whatever. You don't really want the weapons to get cursed as much as the items, obviously, on this character. Okay, Ashes is going to give us the biggest thing here, but I need to get some weapons, so we're going to not buy the banner and try to just get some weapons for now. Okay, rip my armor. Alloy would be pretty good. I think I am going to lock it. I think I'm not going to take a taser. I believe we're always guaranteed a weapon on a reroll. Grenade launcher definitely ain't it. These weapons are not it. Okay, we'll just take that. Fuck it. Okay, not the best, but not the worst, honestly. This Obliterator should do some decent damage, I think. Alright, let's do it. What do we got here for our elite? This guy. Ooh. I think we can take him. I definitely don't want to get cornered by those the other enemies are the factor here, not the elite, really. Like, those stupid enemies with the slashing attack are the problem. We got this guy, though. Got him. I'm gonna try to leave that around if I need it, because the hardest part of this fight is not the elite. It's those bastards. Looks like we're fine, though. Try to venture around the map and then come back. So I need to pick up everything. Try to get that tree at the end. Couldn't get it. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything for us. Wow, what a horrible set of items. Okay, spider's really good, though. More attack speed, yes. Crit chance, no. Armor, yes. Yes, the alloy got upped. That's really good. Look how many stats now. That all of them are, other than the crit chance, are pretty relevant to me. So that's pretty good. Not gonna get baited by the starfish. Ooh, Captain's Sword. There's quite the weapon. Now we could just lock that. For the next fight. I mean, you could just have only this weapon. It's 500 damage. Right? Or it's even more. I don't know, though. I think I need it for this fight, because I don't actually have that good of stuff here, and I do want to buy this lantern. Like, I can just have this for this fight, and that's fine. I don't need any more weapons, because I get 25 extra damage for... Do we care to even use Captain Sword's thing here? I guess we do. I don't know. Let's try to lock some good weapons, though, for the next fight. Yeah. Lock a mirror, I think. If we can curse that, that'd be nice. I don't mind locking the loot tier 1 for the elite. I mean, loot is a good elite killer, because it can get that damage debuff. You can actually try to let the Ghost Scepter get as many kills as it can. Just get our HP increased. Because it is, I think it's cursed, so it's probably stacking pretty well. Definitely gotta make sure those die, though. This Captain's Sword cleans up. Sorry. Alright. Well, you can never have too much, right? Yes, it got cursed. Whoa. That is not what I expected it to do on curse. I thought it was going to give me like extra items. It just made the items have less price, which I don't think it carries over to the broken mirror, so that's actually a horrible cursed item. I'm still going to take it, though. For elite, we might want this, the revolver. I think we want it. It's good. It's similar to the obliterator. It's just a good elite killer. Do I want 2 cyber balls? Honestly, maybe. That's like 60 damage 50% of the time. That's pretty okay. Yeah, we'll take that. As much as I want the Gentle Alien, we're short on weapons for an elite fight, so take that. I guess I'll take that. We may want this. Blunderbuss. I guess we take it. If I reroll, I probably can't afford anything that comes out. So obviously our piggy bank hasn't done much, but that's okay because our shops have been decent. This is not a great weapon set. I probably shouldn't have. I think we can do it though. We just may not have to. The blunderbuss could actually do a lot of damage. We're just going to like navigate the map properly. I'm taking the clover because I don't know, should I? I actually may want the lifesteal. My thought was I have this double cyber ball going. I may as well lock it. Just try to get it cursed. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, this guy, he's not too bad. Yeah, we're actually wrecking him. Just gotta make sure I don't die. Look at that. I have nothing to worry about. Nothing at all. Now, since we lose our weapons, let's see what has been doing the most damage. Revolver, look at that. Pruner, not bad either. The blunderbuss actually didn't do much, so that just goes to show, you know, we haven't really focused on range damage, but we've picked it up here and there, which is fine. It's and honestly, of the flat stats, range damage should be second on your priority list. I just would never go out of my way to stack it, let's put it that way. But if it comes naturally, sure, take it. I should also mention though, revolver is not a weapon that really relies on range damage, so you can still pick it up even if you never ended up with range damage. Its base damage is high enough that if you've properly been giving yourself some percent damage increases, then you're going to be fine taking it, especially into elites. Unfortunately we have no crit chance, so that's a brick. Wow. Of all I mean, it's late for the other things, so it's not that bad, but still sad to see. Oh wow, look at the damage on that anchor. Absolutely. We'll take that. Might as well take that. Take that, take that. Take that, take that. Take that. Do I want a lucky charm? I don't know, like losing the ranged and melee damage is not great, but it's not that much. And, do you have the double cyber ball? And we have the, yeah, we have a baby elephant, which actually hasn't done that much damage. The cyber ball in like 1 or 2 rounds has almost done more. Granted, I have 2 of them, but still, I had that baby elephant from the start. All that being said, I don't think I'm going to buy this lucky charm. Yeah, I think we can do better. It's probably too late for that. Though I could double it. I should not double it. I need a really good item for the... Oh, and I should check the mirror. Yeah, so it's like... The broken mirror doesn't even retain the curse. That's like the worst. So bad. That is easily the worst cursed item I've ever seen in my life. I'm trying to get a good mirror here. I don't think I need to upgrade the screwdriver or anything. I could have maybe take the shady potion. I guess I could take the pearl. I don't know. I mean, it is 12% damage, and then 24. I have exactly enough money for it. I won't lock the stick. I guess I'll take it. It's probably not the most ideal thing, but who knows. So after this, obviously we want to get some weapons, but we also want to lock some really good weapons for the final wave. guys spawn. Just keep our distance from him. Those guys can mess you up with their string of bullets. Never too late for that. Oh, very tempted, I think, to take this on the final. I think I'm going to lock this all the way to the final battle. Could take that. Rocket launcher. Obviously, this shop is a lot worse than it could be, but I think a cursed captain sword into the final battle is definitely worth locking. I don't think I'm wrong for doing that. Could lock the spoon as well, but I'm just gonna take it for this fight because my weapon set is kind of weird here. I may need another melee weapon. And Wave 19 on the Abyss is not necessarily easy like it is on the Crash Zone. They throw everything at you. But yeah, we've got so much AoE, I think we're fine. And you know, not every run will look exactly the same, because like I said, we ended up with some range damage here. Shotgun is a weapon I wouldn't say I would take if I didn't have range damage stacked a little bit, because its base damage is not, like, amazing, so it kind of does actually need some flat range damage to really justify taking. That's the only reason I took the shotguns. If you ended up on a run where you just don't end up with range damage, which will happen with Arms Dealer, then don't bother with things like shotguns if you can help it. SMGs, shotguns you don't really want, miniguns, stuff like that. Okay, for the final battle, I don't think flat damage is what we need at this point. Probably armor would be the most desirable thing. I'll tell you what though, I'm taking attack speed. So I don't think the dodge is relevant. We're at 0 dodge. I don't like those either. There we go, 3 armor, beautiful. Oh right, I'm losing 1 armor every turn, I forgot that. I was like, why did I only get 1 armor? Now I could just solo with this Captain's Sword. I'm doing 1809 damage. Very tempted to do that. I might, if there's not like super great weapons. Like a tier 1 Shuriken, probably not. Spiky Shield, even tier 3 is not very good because I have no armor. I don't think we take it. Trident I could definitely justify though. We're losing 51, so we go from 1809 to what? To 1664. It's like a 200 damage nerf to take this, but I think I want that different attack pattern to cover my ass if I get overwhelmed by enemies. I will definitely not take the other weapons here though. Particle Accelerator is pretty bad. We also don't have any stats for it. I mean, we got the engineering for it, but maybe. Might be nice to have this, actually. 21% slow. I don't think so. Alright, we'll take that trident, though. So that's fine. I think we'll stick with those 3. And just look for some items. Or we could just keep the materials for padding, plus the thing. Oh, anchor. Okay, I guess we're just not going to use the Captain's Sword's still doing a lot of damage. Let's just call that good. I can get extra piggy bank materials here and just translate those into health, and this is fine. Ooh. Take this guy out. Alright, that's going to be a sub 20-second kill most likely, which, you know, is a sign of a good character. So we almost died at the 1 point, but that was it. And honestly, it's rare for me to, even with the best characters, not have maybe an iffy moment here and there. So you tell me if that seemed that weak. Sure didn't seem that weak to me. I think Arms Dealer is a fine character. You know, economy-wise, he's one of the best characters in the game. Starting, like I said, starting out with 30 harvesting is wild. And usually characters that have some boost like that have like a material drop rate or less enemies or something. He has none of those. You know, he has no economic disadvantage. He has only advantages. Yeah, you don't get to keep your weapons, but I highly doubt that over the course of a run you end up spending more on your weapons than you do on a normal character. Let's put it that way. I think you spend a lot less, is my guess, with a 95% weapon reduction. And then all of your damage mods are increased by 33%, which is really good. That's better, by the way, than like, you know, a lot of characters only have like a 25% chance, for example. It's not like super different, but just to put it in perspective. And then you get a free roll. That's just extra economy as well. You know, wasn't giant, but it's 161. And let's see, so that did 39k damage. Definitely the Captain's Sword was a good... We probably could have got away with just only having it, but I think it was fine to get the other weapons just to have them. But probably Captain's Sword was better to just have alone. But yeah, we stuck to the game plan, like take some luck, stack melee mainly, stack percent damage, and eventually get a little bit of survivability and profit. 120, ooh, look at that, 123 planned. Had a lot of HP from that. 40k from those, not bad, but probably not worth my broken mirror in hindsight. 27 out of that, which I think is more, because it's actually 33% more than that. 75 out of that, not bad. 157, this still ended up being positive, by the way. You know, like I said, it actually saved us about as much as a Wave 1 Dangerous Bunny, so just to put that into perspective. Spyglass, though, that really, even a late Spyglass got us 356, 357 out of the one coupon. That's really good. Ashes is nice. We got 2 out of that. I wish the fishhook reminded you of how many things it cursed. I felt like it actually cursed a pretty good amount of stuff. Then 74 out of the recycling machine, which similar to the piggy bank to me is just telling me that I had really good treasure chests, because obviously took most of them. It still doesn't seem right. I feel like I don't believe this, because didn't I like recycle several tier 4s? Something doesn't seem right there. 510 out of those, not bad. And then what was this? 35k, not bad. It actually did. It seemed like it actually did more than the cider balls past the point I checked. That's weird. I think that's everything. Well, anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.